Power on. Bluetooth pairing. Bluetooth connected. I'm so proud to work for a company that decided to stop selling tobacco. Join the 6 million families who discovered a smarter, more flexible way to move with Hop. Save up to 20% now for a limited time. Moving across town or across the country. Save up to 20% at Hop.com today.
Precision YT, how's it going? I'm just starting a new comic page is all. This is the one that I did before this. This is the previous page. So, Just Drawn Comics. CS Edits 12, what's up? comics, guys. I've got about 10 pages done. I can kind of show the existing pages. They're kind of out of order here, but we just saw that one. But these are the previous pages. Jeffrey, what's up? These ones we've seen. So anyway, that's just a quick run through of the stuff that I've done so far on this book. How's Jess doing after the Super Bowl? I haven't had much communication with her, but she wasn't thrilled, obviously. But she's surviving. I'll do that.
they you for those ultras? Well, we're
Edson Moises, hello, how's it going? Everything's fine on my end. How are you? You're from Brazil? It's awesome. Hope everything's going well there. Well, thank you for leaving the like. I do appreciate that. Not real Alexander. You ask, am I getting paid by doing this? If so, could you have my advice on how to break in comics? I mean, I'm just doing this for myself. I'm just an amateur guy making these things for myself. I do make a little money on the side doing it. It's very little. It's not a lot. It's far from living on anything. But I think the general consensus on how to break into comics, the first step that everyone seems to miss is go make comics. Go draw pages and get online, get on social media. Show people what you do. Get good. If you're good, there's work out there. There's independent publishers, people crowdfunding their own books that need artists. Well, I don't think Marvel or DC take submissions and have it for a long time, but yeah, exactly what Chuck Gibson just said. Just make the books and then show them, get them out there and get them seen. Yeah, that's the only advice I seem to ever hear from anybody, really. How's it going, Chuck? Heard that a lot too. Persistence is far more important than talent. How about a hero with no arms? You could do a heavy metal theme with the character and call him Headbanger. He beats up people with his head. There you go. Headbanger. So you wear like a helmet with like interchangeable parts like spikes or like a swinging mace and shit.
One of these people uses the new Poke Total Active Prevention System. It's 15 times more effective at fighting the root.
You like the mace helmet idea? Like he headbangs, so like he's swinging it around, you know, like they do when they're rocking their hair. It's just twirling, smashing into people. They're like, I wouldn't think that would be so effective, but holy shit, here we are. Luke, what's up, dude? You're getting your next book almost wrapped up? That's right there. That's the clincher. Like there was a fella who just asked, like, how do you break into comics? And we're saying, just make the books. And Luke, you guys are making the book. And that's like the biggest thing. Just do the work and make the thing. And that's step one. Because so many people can't do step one. Jeffrey, you need more Australian superheroes? I could just say this guy is Australian. Be right back, and then he throws a boomerang. That's actually really funny. Edson Moises, you asking what pencil am I using? You mean this little guy? Look at that little fella. So, Edson, when I do my rough layouts like this, I make sure to use the pencil right up until the very last bit. But I use these. I'm trying to see if I can get it to show. Excuse me, Prismacolor Kohl Erase in blue. It's an erasable colored pencil. I love the soft, kind of smooth flowing nature of these things. Like I bought them in bulk. Oh God. Like I've got these boxes. There's like a dozen in each of them. I've got these 3 in another one because they're like my favorite thing to draw with. But this is what I do my light sketching with. And then I'll do a light box. I'll get the finished paper and put it on top of this. And then I just use kind of a basic regular wood pencil to do the finished line art. Because, it looks rough like this. But then when I light box it and get a clean drawing, this is what I end up with, is something like this. But yeah, I just like to use this this blue pencil. Probably need more than that to get into the industry, but not that I can speak on it at all, because I'm not in it. Not like professionally. Well, I appreciate that. I mean, I'm all right, but I don't think any major comic publisher would hire me. I'm not quite that level, I don't think, but which is why I'm like, I don't want to sit around and wait to I'm not going to sit around and wait to have Marvel Comics come calling me. I'm just going to make my own damn shit. You have to make comics because you love it. And you have to do it, Victor Overlay, on average, how much time a week do I get to draw on your comic? So, Victor, I am fortunate, I suppose is the word, to be in a position where I actually get a lot of time because I'm divorced. I got divorced about 5 years ago, and I don't have full custody of my kids. It's split with my wife, and she has my ex-wife, so she has them most of the time. So after work, I kind of have a lot of free time, and so I can kind of spend a lot of time drawing if I choose to, and I usually do. And that is not a position that a lot of people are in because, regular jobs and life and wife and kids and things like that. So I actually get the opportunity to draw a lot just because of the way my life situation is at the moment. You sure as shit can't do comics only for the money because there's really no money. Yeah, I hear that a lot. That's what I'm saying. Like most of us know, if you're doing it, you better be doing it because you love it. Kind of a you have to do it kind of thing. And maybe you get lucky somewhere and can make a living off of it. Yeah, but see, Jeffrey, that's Marvel and their giant machine of decades old properties that were made popular from the greats. That sure isn't any of us lowly peasants just trying to make something fun. Yeah, Chuck, like 5 people to do well overall, and then everyone else is check to check. Yeah, that's rough. Victor, well, thank you. Yeah, I figure I better take the opportunity while I can if I've got it. Better to do it than sit around and not do it, and then have regrets later in life, like I wish I could have or would have done this. Well, I had all the opportunity in the world, and what I need to do, Jeffrey, is I need to. I've had some friends tell me I need to become an affiliate with Amazon and have a link in my page to send people to Amazon to where they can buy things like the art supplies, and then I can get a cut of that. I've got a buddy of mine who does a travel channel on his own, and he's an Amazon affiliate, and he's like, I've made a couple $100 just from people following the link. So that's something I should really set up. Southside Ronan, greetings from Chicago. Well, how's it going? Yeah, I've got plans to get together with my friend who's doing it and kind of start making that connection. Amazon affiliate. Because from what I'm told is if you get somebody who follows the link that I put in the page, if they go to look at my art supplies, and then while they're on Amazon, anything else that they get from the link that they followed, I get a little cut from. And, well, I wouldn't mind that. Like, I don't do this for the money, but you're goddamn right I need money. I want money. so. I think I have worn this little pencil nub down to its last useful bits. It started out like this. Alright, time to retire that soldier.
I knew I'd be a safe man for the thing. But I didn't know how to turn all this fancy.
Shockula! Money, what's that, right? If there's anybody still watching that's like aspiring comic artist or, you know, wanting to have like an inspirational kind of like, well, how do you make comics or how do you get them out there? Well, just look at my buddy Shockula who's on there. He made a book and he's getting it out there. Right there, Primal Strike. That's his main cover. And then there's a variant cover by me and the Mr. Chuck Gibson in the chat too. But hell yeah. There's just make the book. Yeah, Jeffrey, if you look up Indiegogo and do Primal Strike, you should pull right up. Yeah, he's got a whole... Let me pop it open. But yeah, you got a full color book. Awesome back cover. Got a pin up by a mutual friend in the back. And it's this just colorful, awesome, like superhero kind of animated cartoon thing. Yeah, and the logo looks awesome. I like how the M is like claw hands swiping. So yeah, I assume Shockula, yeah, you're still in the chat. Yeah, he's got an Indiegogo up. Just search Primal Strike on Indiegogo. It should come right up. I can't put a link. Chuck, you've already misplaced your copies of Primal Strike. You're like, I know they're right here somewhere. But yeah, I really thought the cover, I mean, not to toot our own horn, but I'm going to do that shit. I thought this reproduced really well. And I liked that it was left in the kind of black and white grayscale on the cover. Yeah, I feel like me and Chuck are pretty pretty happy with this one. I feel like that came out really well. Jerky Trick, you're asking why is there no money in the comics industry? Mostly overproduction, maybe. Like the cake isn't bigger, but the artists are many. That's a difficult thing to ask. I just think that American comic book market is dead. Like it's just not a fraction of the interest that people used to have. People are into manga. There's video games. There's just all kinds of stuff to take people's attention. I just feel like little kids, young kids, are not into comic books anymore like they used to be. I feel like the audience is aging out, and there's no one to replace it. It's like everyone knows and loves the, like, oh, we love the Marvel movies. I love Captain America, but they don't know a damn thing about the original source material. Shockula, he misplaced him in the wastebasket. Yeah, me and Shockula, we're gonna get together and do a live interview on the channel so we can kind of talk about the book and get the word out there. Jerky Chick, yeah, they play Fortnite and watch TikToks. Chuck, the industry made a wrong choice in the early 2000s, then leaned into the mistake for a quarter century, and here we are. Yeah, I want people to like comics too. It's such a great medium just to be able to tell the stories that you want without like a massive, like, it doesn't have to be animation, it doesn't have to be movies. There's so much versatility to it. And especially these days, people can get their stuff seen. You just, if you can make it and you get out there on social media, you can get your stuff looked at. I'm like you, Jerky Trick. I want people to love comics. Yeah, absolutely. That's kind of why we were saying earlier, if you're going to make comics, you better do it because you love it. Yeah, and comics are also hyper expensive. I keep looking at all my old books, and inflation and everything happens. Of course, I get that, but it's like comics are like $3 or $4 or $5 when they used to be $1. Shockula, you just reread old 70s and 80s comics? Yeah. Back when they were kind of consistently good. Hey, Chuck, you can buy 20-year-old back issues that cost less than what they charge for new comics that kick wholesale ass on anything they do. Yeah? Yep, yep. Shakil, you just spent $100 on old Judge Dredd and Savage Dragon back issues. Hell yeah. Nate, yo, Detroit Steakhouse. Hey, that place I went to was awesome. The outside of the building may have looked like a decrepit like shithole, which I think is part of the charm. But it was really nice on the inside. Yeah, I was asking my lady friend. I was like, "Hey, have you ever been to this place?" And I showed her pictures, and she's like, "No, that looks awesome." I'm like, "Let's go." All right. And great food, good atmosphere. Yeah, definitely would go again.
Teen milestones like these may start at age 9. Routine vaccination, a type of cancer prevention against certain.
Let's see. I could show it for anybody who hasn't seen it. Yeah. Yeah, so this is what the place looked like from the outside. And, I mean, this whole part of this town is like old buildings and shit. So there's this old building. Looks like the bricks are falling apart and like the place would just come up, just fall down on top of you. It feels like RoboCop should be rolling through here telling people to drop it. But on the inside, yeah, it was a real nice place. Quality place. Shockingly, you'd be coming out to Orem? Dude, you're going to be right near me, dude. Like right around the corner from me. For table tennis? Hell yeah. That'd be awesome, dude. Yeah, Chuck, comics just getting them on eBay and stuff. Why not, right? Just have them sent to your house. Forego the whole drive to a comic store where the books aren't even worth it. There's one or two things that I'm kind of, interested in picking up. Matt Wagner's got a new Grendel series going on, so I'm picking that up. And I'm fortunate to have a comic shop literally 5 minutes down the street, like just right there. So I'm kind of lucky that way. funny, Fricky? You wouldn't have guessed I'm a Seal fan? I'm not gonna say that I'm a Seal fan. I just have like nostalgic memories of this one song. I don't dislike the guy, but I'm not like, oh, I've got a whole collection of his shit. I do not. I just have nostalgic memories of this song. What the hell was it in the Batman Forever, right? Back when I was a 17 or 18-year-old kid. Yeah, Batman Forever. It wasn't actually in the movie though, right? It was just on the soundtrack. You know, one of those things where they get a bunch of songs and release an album, and none of the songs were in the damn movie, or at least most of them. That is what it sounds like he says. I done yizzed on a girl on the plane. Oh man, that's all I'm gonna hear from now on. Yizzed on a girl on the plane.
We made a promise to our boy Blue that we would make the healthiest foods possible with the finest natural ingredients and real meat first.
Jeffrey Epstein theme song. Probably. Fine. I'll play your favorite Australian song from your favorite Australian band.
broke, the bloodwood and the desert oak, cold and wrecked and boiling diesel, steaming 45 degrees. The time has come to save this head, to pay the rent, to pay our share. The time has come.
Kevin, what's up? All right, Jeffrey, you can validate something for me. I sent this to Nate. It was somebody translating Australian. It's like translating English to Australian. And so it says, English, you know, it's ladies and gentlemen, thank you for coming this evening. And the Australian translation is Shayla's and Gentle Joey's, Boomerang, Boomerang, Shrimp, Hugh Jackman. I asked Nate, like, is that true? And he's like, fuck no. Oh, I had a good chuckle at that one. He corrects, see? Shayla's and Gentle Joey's, Boomerang, Boomerang, Shrimp, Hugh Jackman. That a bonza at the end? Lives and breathes 45 degrees. Shrimp is a prawn, decoded. That's awesome. All right, Chuck, off to the smoking lounge for some bong therapy. Catch you later, dude.
When developing CryoGlow, our shark product developers work with dermatologists, scientists,
I met a strange lady, she made me nervous. She took me in and gave me breakfast. And she said, "Do you come from a land down under?" And then I go, can't you hear the thunder? You gotta run, you gotta take cover.
The Australian episode of Simpsons was legendary. It's one of my favorites. He's like, oh, I see you've played Knifey Spoony before. These bloody things, they're everywhere. They're in the lift and the lorry and the bone whizzing it all over the Malunga Gilderchuck. They're like reptiles, they is.
Hello, operator. I'd like to make a collect call to Australia.
This is the international operator. Who wants to send a collect call from?
This is Dr. Bart Simpson of the International Drainage Commission. It's an emergency. We understand some drains in the area have been malfunctioning, sucking in people and whatnot.
It's awful.
Indeed. We need you to check your sinks and toilets and tell us which way the water is going. And please, stand clear.
The fixtures, they're all turning clockwise, sir.
Oh, she was right. Stupid piece of science queen. Well, why don't you just check the mirror and pray? Oh.
I'll hold. It's got a bike down the road.
Smells like cookies. Wanna go smell? Yes. Yes, I do. Huh?
Every kid from the Unimagary's class, they're dreaming clockwise too.
Dreaming? I don't care about that anymore.
Oh, and anything.
Burkina Faso, disputed zone. Called all the
these weird places.
Thanks, Shane Penland.
I can't remember.
No, I'm gonna ask Mark. No, don't. I embarrassed us both.
Just write a check and I'll release some more endorphins.
$900 reduce to buy it. Did you accept a 6-hour collect call from the States?
It was an emergency call from the International Drainage Commission in Springfield.
Oh my God! There's nothing wrong with the bidet, is there?
Dollary
Right,
dues.
I'm calling all the way from Squatters Prague, Australia, and I want to speak to Dr. Bart Simpson right now.
Phone, please.
All right, but I did.
Payroll, Bert Stanton speaking.
Oi! I said Bart.
Oi!
What kind of a company is this?
Bart Simpson's office?
Thank the great good Lord. Look, I was just.
Hold on a sec.
Who do they think I am? Some stupid Aussie drongo? Yanks, I order.
This is Bart Simpson. Can I help you, ma'am?
Yeah, hi! My name is Bruno Drundred, right? You owe me $900, mate.
No, you owe me $900.
What? You? Oh, you're just some punk kid, aren't you? You picked the wrong guy to tangle with here, mate.
I don't think so. You're all the way in Australia. Hey, I think I hear a dingo eating your baby.
Yeah, well, ooh! Oh, wow, that's it. I'm gonna report this to me member of parliament. Hey, Gus! I got something to report to you.
That's a bloody outrage, it is. We want to take this all the way to the Prime Minister.
Prime Minister!
Hey, Mr. Prime Minister! Andy!
What's a good word?
Mr. Simpson, blah, blah, Mr. Presentation on the telephone, yada, yada, sincerely, some Australian jerk.
He trashes her saxophone.
Office of the Solicitor General? Office of the Prime Minister? Office Land Collection Agency? What is all this stuff?
Nothing. Some stupid country thinks I owe them money.
Uh-oh. Bart, you better talk to Mom and Dad about this.
Hey guys, just so you don't hear any wild rumors, I'm being indicted for fraud in Australia.
There's no reason to block the TV.
Homer Simpson,
Can you check on Australia?
one of the greatest characters in all of fiction in the history of ever. See, it's funny if, like you're saying, that if perhaps people in Australia were kind of offended at the episode. But to be fair, everything in Simpsons is making fun of everybody. It's nothing but stereotypes. That's why I was getting pissed off when they were throwing a fit about like the guy doing the voice of Apu, you know, or something like that. Like it's all stereotypes. It's all making fun. Like it's none of it serious, but it is funny. People are just idiots. Anyway.
Need a confidence boost when filing your own taxes? At a tax firm, when you file online with Internet Law, a tax pro will ensure you the best possible outcome and then file your return.
Oi!
Tax pro, it's the convenience of home and the confidence of the home.
Yeah, no problem, Jeffrey. That was fun. Some music and some Simpsons comedy. Who wouldn't enjoy that? It's my prerogative. I just rewatched the episode of Simpsons where the Canadians took back the little brother Ike, and so the boys had to go to Canada, and it was Christmas time. And I don't know why, but I laughed so hard when they finally got to the Canadian Prime Minister, and it was just like a Wizard of Oz shtick, and this giant head pops up, and with that ridiculous like voice that they do, it's like the Wizard of Oz Canadian Prime Minister. He's like, I am the Prime Minister. What do you guys want? Just for some reason, the way that they did that, what do you guys want, made me laugh till I had tears in my eyes. It's so stupid, but just genius. What do you guys want? Or the other one where it's like they're like, and now, as is Canadian tradition, he rips off the arm of the bride and just shreds her arm off her body. Yeah, the South Park movie. That's one of my most favorite movie-going experiences. I was with a couple of friends and my brother, and man, I'd never laughed harder at a movie. They like nailed that shit so good. All the songs and how they're making fun of Canada so hard, like. Speaking of making fun of Canada, everyone see how America hockey team stomped the piss out of them? Like 3 fights in the first 9 seconds of the game. That shit makes me laugh. Yeah, Kevin, Uncle Fucka, that song is gold. Oh, man. You're an Uncle Fucker, I must say. Why, you fucked your uncle yesterday. That's U-N-C-L-E. Fuck you, Uncle Fucker. Suck my balls. Don't call it a comeback. I've been here for years. Jerky trick, hour and a half into it, I got this far into the page. Well, thanks. You know, it's just, again, because this is just light, crappy paper, and I'm just sketching on it. Like I said, I'll do the light box on top of it, so it's easy to just kind of sit here and just work out all the rough details and not worry about making a clean page. So you can kind of just move through it fast. And then the light boxing process makes it all come together. I guess that says Meg Animator. The dedication in this is beautiful. Well, thank you. I appreciate it. Shake it up.
But we add slow roasting to the mix. Double the chicken, plus fresh pepper cabbage, packed into a bowl. It can also be delicious.
Where babies all come from? Funny looking shit. I don't know, man, but I'm gonna check. Where's Lionel at, man? I gotta talk to him about something. Oh yeah, back to the video. Yeah, Spider-Man and I'm ready. I'm ready, Slick. Are you?
Girl, I must warn you. I sense something strange. Your situation is serious. Let's kill because we're running out of time.
So better lay low, scheming on house money, man, oh shit. The long throw should be cut like an afro. So what you saying, huh? She's crazy, but I know she's I don't think there'll be a cruise to do.
At Smith's Pharmacies, Care is making it easy to save more. Post insurance plans and discount cards are
Like this.
vandal. Light up a stage and wax a chump like a candle. Dance, crush the speaker that booms. I'm killing your brain like a poisonous mushroom. Deadly, when I'm laying no melody. Anything less than the best of the melody. Love it, believe it. You better gain weight. You better get fools out of kids don't play. If there was a problem, yo, I'll storm it. Check out the hook while my DJ performs. Now that the party is jumping, with the bass kicks in and the fans are pumping. Quick to the point, no faking. Cooking them seeds like a pound of bacon. Burning them, getting quick and nimble. I go crazy when I hear a cymbal and a hot hat with a souped up tempo. I'm on a roll, trying to go stone for rolling. Live my 5.0 with my rag top down so my hair can blow. The girl ain't gonna stand by, waiting just to say hi. This is stop, no, I just rolled I kept on. Pursuing to the next stop. I'm at the left and I'm heading to the next block. The block is dead, yo, so I continue to A1A. Please run up to the girls with a pop with left in bikinis. Rock me lovers, driving Lamborghinis, jealous. Cause I'm out getting mine. Shade with the gauge and vanilla with the 9. Ready for the chump from the wall. The chump that can never come before a head ball. Gunshot rings out like a bell. I grab my 9 for my brother.
All right, Jeff, thanks for stopping in, man.
On the concrete real fast, jumped in my car, slammed on the gas. Bumper to bumper, the avenue packed. Trying to get away from the jack and the jack. Police on the scene, you know what I mean? They have me up, running on, don't be. If it was a problem, yo, I'm storming. Check out the show on my DJ performance. DJ performance. You know, let's get out of here. Where's your mother?
Hilton is bringing you more new ways to say than ever before. With all new flavors, there's all new.
This light box is something I bought from an arts and crafts store years ago. It's kind of bulky, but it gets the job done. In fact, I'm pretty sure it's the exact same one that Ed Piskor had. I saw him do it on his live streams, and I'm like, that's exactly the same one I got. Yeah, what's crazy is it's coming up on a year since all that shit went down with him. It's crazy how time has flown? I'm sure not for his family, but it's just crazy. Ay, el tigre.
Not here. While some of the chances guaranteed to get it, H&R Block gives you a price before you get it. We'll give you a discount on next year's truck start with transparency.
It's going down, pace the black street, the homies got at me, collab creations, funk like agony, no doubt, I put it down, never slouch, as long as my credit can vouch, that's all, couldn't get me, hey, out, tell me who could stop with Dre making moves, attracting honeys like a magnet, giving them orgasms with my mellow accent, still moving this flavor, with the homies Black Street and Teddy, the original rough shakers. Getting down, good lord, baby got us open all over town. Don't play around, cover much ground, got game by pound. These days are 14, every day, can't get her out of my mind. Wow, I think about the east side to the west side, with the back ride, it's no surprise. She got chicks in the stash, stacking up the cash, fast when the gas. I know she's that rag, she's got to have it. Baby, you're a perfect day. I wanna get in, can I get down so I can? I like the way you work it.
No diggity.
I got to bag it up. I like the way you work it. No diggity. I got to bag it up. I like the way you work it.
No diggity.
I got to bag it up. I like the way you work it. No diggity. I got to bag it up. She's got class and style. She's got it by the pound.
Dan Goodwin, what is up, my good man?
I like the way you work it. Sometimes all day, every day. Blowing my mind, maybe in time, baby, I can get you in my ride. I like the way you work it, no diggity. I got to bag it up. I like the way you work it, no diggity. I got to bag it up. I like the way you work it, no diggity. I got to bag it up. I like the way you work it, no
no dignity.
No doubt, I've been fixed so. Please excuse if I come across rude, that's just me. And that's how a player's got to be. Stay kicking game with a capital G. Ask the people on my block, I'm the girl that can be. Word is Lord. Taking moves never been my place, so hey, that's the word to your in person. I'll be sending the call and say around 3:30. Quick, give me
Dan Goodwin, the hardest working man in indie comics. Mr. Brewer. Sorry, forgot for a second that was the name of the fella I was talking to recently. Yeah, I'm just self-taught. I never went to any schooling or anything like that outside of like high school art classes and things like that. There's no way I could have afforded to go into like a Kubert school, something like that. Why I was so damn poor growing up. So it's just kind of all self-taught and trying to just figure it out and, you know, see if you can't crack the code.
Total Active Prevention System is 15 times more effective at fighting the root cause of many oral health problems. As for the other guy,
but I definitely can see the how helpful it could have and would have been to be in some kind of like official kind of learning environment. But I just keep trying to just do the best I can and make it work a little bit for myself. Best thing you learned in that year was comic book pages are drawn at 11 by 17? Dan, you don't believe that. Like, come on.
When I started warm Johnny's dog blood, I knew I needed a fancy name that's pretty safe.
Some people want double the chicken, low roasted in a burrito, fresh purple peppers. And some people are wrong. The chicken is chicken burrito, only at Taco Bell. You're a leader. You have vision. You have visibility. With Smart Sheets, you do. Smart Sheets help leaders inspire their teams to plan, execute, and scale work to deliver results. Aligning your teams around a shared vision, especially in the face of unexpected challenges.
Yeah, Mr. Brewer, you drew some comics. Yeah, prime time, 93, 91, 92, 93. Holy shit. That is the time. If anybody was to get in and make a name and make some money, that was it, right? That whole era might have done long-term damage to the industry, but good God, was it fun at the time, to be a fan of comics and in that world. I know I've never had more fun in comics than those 90s. The excitement was just insane. Yeah, Dan, if it wasn't for that era, wouldn't be making comics now. And I kind of feel the same way. I don't know if I would have found comics and art without that specific fun era. Mr. Brewer, the big reason you got work, the timing, you just wish you were the older artist you are now back then. I get that. I feel like if I was at a different age and at the skill level I'm at now, back then, there's a microscopic chance maybe I could have got work. Maybe. I'm not trying to sound like I'm good or anything, but I might be good-ish, enough-ish to have gotten work, maybe. But such is existence, right? The Liefeld Levi commercial was the one that made you go, I could do comics. I remember as a kid watching that video and just being his artwork looks so cool. And I still do, kind of, for the era, you know. That's, in my opinion, the best era of Liefeld, and he's never been as good since. Well, that's very kind of you to say, Mr. Brewer. Well, I sometimes I feel like I don't pick difficult enough shots, and so I try to push myself to find a more exciting kind of like especially on this book, these pages. I'm intentionally trying to find my best early '90s image imitation bullshit stuff, and I feel like I need to push myself to make the stuff a little bit wilder and crazy. So I'm trying, it's just a matter of just keep trying and just trying to do the best I can. So I don't know. I'm working on it. But I appreciate that, Mr. Brewer. That's very, very kind of you to say. I mean, I've and you're no slouch. You should have people look up your stuff and the work that you've done, man. It's easy to see why you got work. Pando, what's up? You're asking if it's more fun than the other books. I can't say it's more fun necessarily, in as much as the other, like the Masters of the Universe books I was working on. I had been I'm kind of discovering this. I had been working on them for so long and was so familiar with the characters. Everything was just flowing a lot easier than this thing where it's all new stuff. It's like it's new characters and new designs and trying to figure out things. Like, I realized that I had some of the designs of the other characters on the He-Man fan comic I was doing. I had the designs down so kind of intuitively. I ended up coming up with like the best visual versions of them as I went along. And with these things, I'm like figuring things out from scratch. So it's been actually kind of a challenge, and it's good for me. You know, I need the challenge, but the concept is fun. Like, it's just so ridiculous and silly, and it is kind of nice to be doing something else. And I think this thing will work out and be kind of fun and cool. But yeah, it's been a challenge, and like, you know, yeah, like, yeah, that's what makes you good. Yeah, just trying to push through it and find the best versions of these characters. It's been a trick, but I'm glad I'm doing it, and it is fun. So you asked me if it's fun doing something else. It is fun, but it is not as easy as it was before, if that makes sense. Yeah, I was flying through my pages on the He-Man fan comic. Like, I was just blowing through those pages so fast. I was just like speeding through. And this one is not quite the same, but I feel like I'm doing all right. Yeah, because this character with the goggles, he's basically just a Cable ripoff, which is the point. That's what he's supposed to be. And in a way, I'm trying to make him like a silly version, but in a way, I'm also like kind of having fun making him kind of like a cool version of a Cable type character. More reminiscent to the way Cable was when he was introduced. pouches on the gun and have the hand not holding it right, and we've nailed it, right?
Tempur-Pedic Breeze mattress, and it's designed to help you feel cool. Snoop.
Hey, wait a minute. What are we doing? Yo, we got practice class, bro.
Just good looking. Baby, stop cooking. We like that hatched background, right? Just random lines that just are there just because. Because why? Because it takes up space and it looks like there's detail, and somehow, for some reason, kind of works. All right, I am, let's see. Panda, you're making your way through my Liefeld playlist, but every once in a while you got to cleanse your palate with a dragon video. That's fair. I'm gonna check and see how this looks so far, and then kind of call it a night. Let me get the light box out of the way. I've kind of just leaned into this, like it's not done, but I was filling in the black with pencil, but I feel like I've kind of found a way to just kind of leave it like this for Chuck to ink that might leave it open for him and just a little clearer. I don't know. I'm kind of liking it. I've never done anything this clean and tight before. But I'm pushing to make it, you know, trying to keep it clean and slick. But yeah, these guys are both, like, in this previous page, a teleportation device activates to teleport them somewhere, and then, but it gets goofed up, and this is them coming out of the portal, the teleportation portal, so they're like tumbling out of it, which is why dumbass over here is like flipping around on his ass. And there's a bright white light behind them, so that's why they're heavily shadowed up front. So a lot of heavy shadows because of the light source. Shut that shit up. And then, so for those of you who know the story, this is where it's going to start. They teleported away, and if you remember, the story is that it's based, you know, I'm doing a parody sequel to that Liefeld book, where the character here got his dick cut off, Well, it's going to be on this page where he starts feeling that the girl who took it, she's playing with his severed dick, and he can still feel it. So he's like hunkered over, like telling his buddy here, like, "Oh shit, they're doing something with it." He's like, "Doing something with what?" He's gonna be like, "That bitch that stole my dick, she's playing with it." And the guy here, he's gonna be like, "You can feel it. It's not attached to you, but you can still feel it." Again, the whole point is that it's supposed to be stupid, but hell, it's a book that Liefeld started and he never finished. So, like I've said, I'm gonna finish the dick story. I know Dan knows all about it. I've been talking about it for a while. Yeah, Phantom Dong Syndrome. That should be the title of the book. Oh my god. Panda, is Chuck doing all the inks? He's doing every page that he wants to do. I've done 2. I've inked 2, but I'm kind of leaving it up to him, and I'll kind of send him like the funner ones, and I'll do the quote unquote more boring ones. But I'm fine if he wants to do them all. It's kind of entirely up to him. I'm trying to not take advantage of his, his good nature and his time. Let's see. Phantom Dong Syndrome. I'm gonna be laughing about that for days. Wait, those aren't lady hands? Well, actually, it's gonna be. Well, I've got it right here. Where is it at? The book, the parody that we're doing. Because if y'all remember, at the end, the girl who stole the dong is introducing it to the other girl who requested the stealing of the dong. So in my book, there's 2 girls, and they've got a dong, and it works. So this is where the book's going to get very adult, because they're both going to be playing with it. It's extremely childish, I know, but that's the point. It's supposed to be stupid. So they're both going to be fooling around with his poor dong, and yeah. I'm even going to have the other bad guy, the big assassin Red Coyote. He's going to show up right here, and he's going to attack these guys. But they're going to stop because the guy he's feeling the sensation, so they're going to stop and just watch him kind of stand off to the side, making weird grunts and groans with a look of confusion on their face, like, what the fuck is wrong with this guy? And once it's over, they're going to be like, okay, now the fight can continue. And then they go back at each other. But they're going to pause for a minute for this guy to suffer. It'll make more sense. Yeah, one lucky dong, right? That's another good title for the book. It's either Phantom Dong Syndrome or One Lucky Dong. I don't have a title for this book, by the way, so. Oh my god. Brilliant ideas all around. All right, well, that's all I can do for tonight. I've gone for quite a long stretch, but I got good headway. I got the roughs done and a couple panels started, so it was a good night. I got some momentum. So anyway, guys, it's been fun, but I'm gonna check out. I got a extreme circumcision's gone wrong, but I'm gonna be done for the night. Got to be up bright and early for stupid work, of course. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it.